Well, hello everyone, welcome back again with another video from Hackthebox, and today we are going to solve the machine Timelapse from Hackthebox. The difficulty level of that machine is easy and the IP address of that target machine is 10.10.11.152 and my IP is 10.10.14.23. That's been said, if you did not subscribe to the channel up to now, please subscribe, and if you have any query, please put your query in the comment section. I will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Also, these videos are only for educational and awareness purpose, and I do not support any unethical or illegal act. That's been said, let's go and we will solve that machine, and we will start it with the reconnaissance phase with nmap. So nmap space hyphen s capital V space hyphen s capital C, then the target IP is 10.10.11.152, and I'm gonna save the scan result in default.nmap because I already scanned to save the time. So I am just going to show you the scan results, and the scan results are pretty convincing that this machine is Windows, and this is our domain controller. Kerberos is on, and there are some shares. Fine. LDAP SSL is also there. Fine. So I'm going to start it with enumerating the SMB. So SMB client, for this to enumerate the SMB, I'm going to use SMB client space hyphen capital L and 4 hashes slashes, then 10.10.11.152, which is target IP, and I'm just going to list the shares. So it's asking for the password. We don't have password, so just hit enter, and there you go. So among all these shares, this shares folder or directory is interesting for me, so I'm just going to enumerate that. And for this, I'm going to shares, and here instead of space hyphen L, just hit enter, and we are in. So listing of the directories and files, there are two files, dev and help desk. So first of all, I'm going to get in dev directory and then listing all the files. So there is one winrm underscore backup.zip, and I'm going to get this file to my local machine. Okay, hit enter, and we have that file. So we have it here. Okay, let's see, cd dot, and this time I'm going to get in help desk directory. Again, list all the files there, and there are labs. Okay, so I'm going to get all these files, mget space star to get all the files, and it is asking for the confirmation, so just y and hit enter. Again y and hit enter. Okay, now we have all the files in my local machine. I'm going to create a folder named as labs, hit enter, and put all these labs files in it. That's it. So first of all, let's try to open this winrm. So inside this zip file, there is one more file, which is legacy dev auth.pfx, and this is again logged. So extract here, this is password protected. So first of all, we need to crack the password for this zip, then we will go for the pfx. So quit that and clear. Now it's time to unleash the beast. So zip to John, and then the file name, which is winrm underscore backup.zip, and save the hash of it in winrm underscore hash. And now with the John, winrm underscore hash, and we are going to crack that hash with the word list user share word list and rocky.txt. Okay, so what we need to do here is there is a file inside home directory of root with .john. Go there, and inside this directory there are all these files. So what you need to do here is just rm space hyphen rf and delete all these files. Now come back here and run this command again, and this time it loads and we got the password. So I'm going to Control Shift C to copy it and paste that here. Now come back here and let's try to extract now. and this time just paste the password, which is super secret, I think, supreme legacy. Yeah. And yeah, we got the legacy_dev_auth. Let's try to open this file with double click, but it's again password protected, so we need to crack this password, and that we will do again with the same approach. So pfx to John, and the file name is legacy, and save its hash into pfx_hash. Hit enter. Okay, and now John pfx hash with the word list, user share word list and rocky.txt. Hit enter, and it is gonna take some time, so I'm going to pause the video and come back once it's done. But instead of pausing video, let's go and we will see what exactly this pfx file is there. Pfx file, what is pfx file? So a pfx file, also known as pkcs12, is a single password protected certificate archive that contains the entire certificate chain plus the matching private key. Essentially, it is everything that any server will need to import a certificate and private key from a single file. Okay, let's see this one. So again, it contains the certificates, intermediate authority certificate necessary for the trustworthiness of the certificate and the private key of the certificate. So that means this file contains a certificate with public key and a private key. So come back here. Up to now it's still working. So it's better to pause the video. Welcome back, guys, and as you can see here, we got the password for pfx file. So I'm going to copy this and paste it here. Fine. Now go back here, and this time we can access this by just double click and paste the password here, unlock it. And here, as you can see, you have a private RSA key and a certificate. So this is the expiration date for the certificate. So if you click on details, so you can see algorithm is RSA and the size is 2048, SHA1 and SHA256. These are the fingerprints, and this is the certificate. So open it, and as you can see, the common name is legacy, issuer is legacy, issued certificate, this version is 3, this is the serial number, and this is the certificate fingerprints. The information is again key algorithm is RSA, and this is the size, and as you can see here, this is the public key. So fine, and this is for client authentication. Allowed purposes is client authentication. This is the most important thing, one of the most important thing you can see. Okay, so just close it, and we are going to extract the private key and the client certificate. So, and we can do this with SSL, OpenSSL. So clear this and OpenSSL, because as we read here that the pfx file extension is known as pkcs12. So what we are going to do is OpenSSL pkcs12 and then space -help. So what we can do here is now pkcs12, and then we need input file. So space -in, and the input file name is legacy. Then here we are going to extract the private key. So no certs. So it will not extract the certificate. So space -no certs, then space -out, and what we need to output is going to be private.key. Fine. So that's it. Hit enter, and it is going to ask you for the password, and this is going to be your password. So copy that, come here, just paste it, hit enter. Now it is asking for the passphrase, which is necessary. So 123456, 123456. And if you come here, you can see private key we have. Now the next thing is we are going to extract the certificate. So open SSL pkcs12 and the input file with space hyphen in is legacy, and this time we are going to extract the certificate, and that certificate is must be a client certificate as we see before. So hyphen cl certs, and this time we are not going to extract the keys, so hyphen no keys and then space hyphen out. The output file is going to be cert.crt. Hit enter, and again it is going to ask you for the password, which is this. Copy, come here, paste it, hit enter, and this will not ask you for the passphrase. So that's it, we have both of the things. Now because it's saying this is gonna be WinRM backup, and here in the nmap scan we did not get the WinRM port open. So sometimes nmap scan will not give you WinRM port scan, so we will do this manually from here. Nmap space hyphen s capital V space hyphen p for port, and the port for WinRM is 5986 and the target IP is 10.10.11.152. Hit enter. Okay, so if WinRM port is open, then we will go for to connect it with Able WinRM, and we will do that with certificates and key what we got. Fine. So we need to enable the SSL, then we will provide the public key certificate and the private key, and then we need to specify the IP address to the machine. And as expected, WinRM is open and the service is SSL HTTP. Okay, so clear it and let's run Able WinRM space hyphen capital S to enable the SSL, and then space hyphen C for the certificate, and the certificate we have is cert.crt, and for private key space hyphen K, it's gonna be private.key, and then space hyphen I for the target IP 10.10.11.152. Hit enter, and it's gonna ask for the passphrase what we inserted once we extract the private key. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Clear that, and we got the shell. Okay, so clear ls space hyphen la, hit enter. I want to see if there is WinPiece. Yeah, WinPiece is there, and I'm using obfuscated version of this WinPiece. So first of all, I'm gonna say who am I, 1 2 3 4 5 6. And we are legacy, the username is legacy. So let's see how many users are there. So net user 1 2 3 4 5 6, and these are the users. So administrator, curb tgt, trx, and svc underscore deploy. That seems a service account, but we will see it in a minute. So let's see what privileges we have as a user. And that is something dangerous. So our user has privileges. One of the privileges we have is AC machine account privilege, and what this privilege do is you can, if you have this privilege, you can add workstation to a domain. Okay, and this is enabled. So first, this part is interesting to me. Then let's try to explore more. Legacy. So this is the full name, and Password expire never. Okay, so local group membership, we are a member of remote management user, and global group membership is domain users, and deploy development. So development, if we see here this file legacy underscore dev underscore auth, means this is the pfx authentication file of legacy user, which is a member of development group. That makes sense. Fine. So let's try about user svc underscore deploy. And this information again very interesting, because you can see svc deploy, this is the username, and if you see the global group membership, so this user is a member of lapse underscore reader. That means this user can read the administrator password. Okay, fine, and that's why we get here lapse. Maybe it is deliberately put in the share, but this is a sign anyways. But we have the good evidence to get privilege escalation successful. Fine, so let's try to upload winpiece slash opt slash paste that. No, we should paste this. So copy and paste selection 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is a good part of evilwin rm, because you can upload anything just writing the command upload, and it seems uploaded. So ls what upload failed, check file name or path. Inside opt, oh come on, again it takes lab reader. Oh no. Okay, so cd dot slash desktop. First of all, we go to desktop and we will see 1 2 3 4 5 6. Come on, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Exited, clear, login again. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so cd dot slash desktop, ls, and there is user dot text. So type user dot text, hit enter, and this is gonna be your first flag. Now I'm gonna upload slash opt slash where is it, copy and just paste it here. So I'm gonna pause the video. Once it's finished, I'll come back. Welcome back guys, and as you can see, it's about to finish. Fine, so we got winpiece in the local machine, ls, and just run the winpiece. So take that, hit enter, clear. What? Because the file contains, okay, so let's go back. Piece, winpiece, okay, go to the latest one, and from here we can, this one is, we already have this one, right? Try this, save it. Now go to the downloads, rename, and copy the file name. So copy that, cancel, come back here and upload slash root slash downloads slash paste the file name and hit enter. Pass phase 1 2 3 4 5 6. Once I did that machine, it did not give us anything like file contain virus potentially unwanted. Maybe the virus protection is enabled now, before it was not enabled. So change in Hackthebox machine is not a rare thing. Again, I'm going to pause the video and come back once it's finished. And again, it's about to finish. So just copy the file name, copy, and let's try to execute that. Hopefully this will work. And again, the same problem. So as I mentioned, once I did that machine, the virus protection was not enabled, but not a big deal because we have some clues. The clue number one is if we see net user svc underscore deploy. So we can see here, this is the global group membership of svc underscore deploy user, which can read the administrator password. So, and another thing is if we see permission for legacy user slash priv, so we can see that the currently logged in user have permission to add workstation in the domain. If you go to the // app data / roaming / Microsoft, if there is, so ls 1 2 3 4 5 6, and there is Windows. So let's go to cd Windows, and inside Windows, let's see PowerShell is there or not. PowerShell is there, ls again, and you have ps read line. So why I go to this path? Because the legacy user has permission to add workstation in the domain. So if this user added any workstation in the domain, and if this user write any command on the PowerShell, we may get the PowerShell history here, which is inside ps read line. So cd ps read line, and ls. So there is console history, console host history, right? So just download this file, download, and this is the file name, paste that, hit enter, and we should have this file here. So it's now 100%. Come here, there is console host history. So open this file in a mousepad, and as you can see, there is ps remoting through the svc deployed. So this is the username and this is its password. So for ps remoting, you need both username and password, which you have here. So now we need to log in as svc deploy, or we can do one more thing, because we can read the administrator password with this account svc, because the global group membership for this user is lapse reader. So we can use lapse dumper, and if you go here, GitHub Timelapse dumper. So there is the repository. You can clone this repository. I already cloned it. So cd lapse dumper, hit enter, ls space -la, and there is lapse.py. So you can remotely execute that with just lapse.py space -u, which is svc_deploy, because this user can read the administrator password. So we need to dump the administrator password space -p, and the password for this user we already have here. So just copy this and come back here, paste that, and then space d, which is domain. So timelapse.htb and hit enter. And I already created the record. If I show you here, so grep timelapse into etc/host file. So as you can see, dc01 timeslap.htb and timelapse.htb. Fine, because in the nmap scan we found that host name. So as you can see here, we got the password for the administrator. Now we just need to log in as administrator, and how we will do that is exit from here, or we can open new tab. So awilwinrm space -S to enable the SSL, then space -u, which is administrator, and the password is going to be here. So from here up to here, just copy that, come back here, paste that, and space I 10.10.11.152. this is the IP address of the target machine. Hit enter, and anytime we will get administrator. So pretty straightforward machine, but there is a just tricky part in the privilege escalation, and it becomes more tricky because you cannot now run the win piece here. So Windows exploit suggester you can run. Fine. So we are now administrator. Who am I? So timelapse administrator. Now cd /desktop ls let's see if we have we don't have anything here. So net user, maybe root flag is inside another user desktop. So baby winrm, let's see, net user, this does not seem legit. We know svc deploy, we already had legacy. Let's try trx, hit enter, and username is this. Come back here, you can see the global group membership is domain users and domain admin. So trx user is domain admin. Let's go cd // cd trx/desktop ls, and yeah, root flag is there. So type root.txt, and that's it. So this is the root flag. So that's it for this video. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video. Bye.